everybody, and welcome back to Archangelus Gaming. Archangelus here, bringing you some more Space Engineers and the wrong move scenario. Alright guys, in the last episode we didn't have much else to do on the station after creating a new platform. I then went away to see if I could get the B980 hauler, and as you can see in the top left of the screen right now, we have it. Okay, jumping back into the cockpit of the TT-15. There we go. Look at that beauty. And she's beautiful, isn't she? Yeah, I mean, I love this. The sort of underslung hydrogen engine, attached to like the cargo pod. I like the way that they've also introduced the small hydrogen engines by the cargo pods there, and then you've got a connector here for something to attach onto the back of the ship if needs be, and drop off or or move on with things. Got a gravity generator here, parachutes. As you can see, this entire thing is rigged for planetary landing. However, we're going to modify that eventually. It has been quote-unquote finished by our build and repair system, so things like this bit of glass, things like that. And then inside you've got things like O2 H2 converter, we've got a survival kit in here. We've got a couple of blocks here we can replace with things that we want in here. The list just goes on. We've got so much flexibility. It's kind of unreal, really. We do need to modify it to include ion capabilities, and I'm thinking if we can figure out where to put it, potentially maybe even a hydrogen engine as well. What's that? Light armored slope. So, is that the entrance? I'm trying to figure things out at the moment for the jump drive. That is. Oh, I see. That's that area there. I mean, we could, I guess, carve that out. We could have the jump drive protruding from the top. It will mean that we will have to do a considerable amount of rework when it comes to things like atmospheric thrusters, adding a load more downward facings to be able to compensate, for the additional mass, or we just leave it as is. I think we leave it as is. I do have an idea, however, of what we could do. If we were to work this right, add in maybe a merge block right there, build the oh no, that's going to be tight. Right, let's see. Right. Let's get rid of some of this. I suppose. No, we can't do that. I mean, that is a possibility. Maybe not. No. It's now just a case of finding something that we can use as a replacement. Yeah. No. Okay, maybe that's not a good idea. Unless The jump drive unit is low enough that we don't even need to worry about these fins. Or do we just convert the entire thing into ion? Ah, yeah, then it's meant to be transatmospheric. It's a problem with large grid though. It's working with it so we can. It's still usable. I know what we could do. We grind off these areas here and here. Then we could add in a series of the small grid ion thrusters. Now, question is which one do we go for? Definitely not that one. Oh, need to change that back to our usual patterning. Yeah, I think going for the original ion thrusters, I think keeps it within the aesthetic, the original aesthetic. No.
Inventory full.
I mean, it was originally a good idea, but I don't think so. Unless, yeah, we go for 3 like that. Never saw that bit before. However,
inventory full.
We can utilize that for oops, didn't go back far enough.
Inventory full.
Right, don't want to go too excessive on the ion thrusters right from the off. Do need to find places to put things though. Oh, I like how they did that, sort of covered it. Okay.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory
I mean, this
full.
is as good space as any to put some more. If we why wasn't I able to put that upside down there? Because of that panel there.
Inventory full.
Right. So we can definitely do that. Let's bring back those pieces that we cut out. It is light armor, isn't it? Yeah, light armor. We get this one here. There we go. That's the bit I'm looking for. Right, so we've got some up thrusters, we've got forward back. Do still need to do left and right, which...
Inventory full.
is easy enough.
Inventory full.
I mean, we can do something with that eventually. Maybe. Actually, yeah, we can do something with that right now. I mean, yeah, it does add a bit of weight to it. Right. So now all we need to do is find a way of putting down some downward thrust. No, because that'll connect with that. That'd be a disaster. So we can't hook onto there. I think. Yeah, that's right. That'd be in front of. Suppose.
Energy low.
Actually, yeah.
Inventory full.
We could just snap that in.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Right, and that gives us basic flight capabilities. I'm not sure why I came into this one. Probably because we're working in it. God, that is so slow. I mean, good if you're in an emergency, but we got these over here. There we go. So, all right. Hopefully we haven't made too much of a modification that it makes it difficult to utilize on the planet. Not sure why that isn't connected. Now I see. They've got the camera there. I wouldn't be able to put any other cameras. Might be able to get a camera in there. And then knowing where... Oh no, yeah, because that's a half block. No, sorry, being silly. Right, so let's see, 1, 2, 3. So if we work it, like from that block there. Okay, so at least we've got now know how we're going to land this thing. Oh yeah, if you also noticed, I've also added in a few textures here and there on the top, and any conveyor is now green. I've got to make mention of that to begin with, and also both the arms are done. And as you can, well, as you can see, other than a few bits and pieces which still need to be collected.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Don't know how we missed these.
Inventory full.
That's that ship completely demolished now. Okay. Let's drop off a load of bits and pieces, and then we can start thinking about going for an adventure. Right, there we go. So that's that done. We've got atmosphere in here, so I can raise my helmet. I'll be fine. I've already laid out, sorry. Most, I forgot about this. 6, 8. Oh, it's going to do that. There we go. So we're now under power using our ions. And all we've got to do now is create a group for them. And then we can go forth. So B980 ions. Grab the group for that and put it in the hole that I have allotted for it. So as you can see, I've accommodated most things that were on this to be able to go forward. Okay, so alright, showing a wreck. I can't remember which whether it still shows the wrecks that I've done or not. Oh, looks like we've got a good acceleration on this. Just as a test, how's the deceleration? Pretty good. Okay. I mean, it does seem like the large grid variants are much better than their small grid cousins. You know, by a long shot. I don't exactly understand how that works. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? And we just bypassed the unknown signal there. Unlike the TT1, unlike the TT, this particular ship doesn't have any armaments whatsoever. So, yeah, we are going to have to be a bit careful on this. And it might be where we need to start thinking about how do we protect ourselves. bring in, start playing around with like some of the AI tech. Oh yeah, I wanted to convert these into actual beds. Or... Actually, what's that? No, it's not going to let me see it. But maybe we could turn that into a medical room. Especially if we block off the back end properly and we pipe it correctly. I mean, I might have to look into that. It's nice that we're able to just move around freely in the cabin. That's actually a neat idea. Maybe I need to start thinking about renaming these pings. Yeah, let's just... So we've got ping 1, ping 2, ping 3, ping 4, and we're heading for ping 4. One other thing I did want to have a look at was our faction. Wow, 230 with Sovereign Construction. But we're actually in a more of a neutral relationship with the pirates at the moment. Wreckers hate our guts completely. We've still got a few unknowns out there. Okay. So far, so good. I mean, we've got quite a nice ship going for us now. We can add in other bits and pieces as we go on, like ore detectors and whatnot, if we wanted to start thinking about branching into mining, which hopefully I'm not going to have to. And I think it is going to be a case of now start making sure that we have plenty of... What is that? Sorry, I'm coming. Where's the camera? Just a very bizarre looking asteroid. Sometimes, yeah, sort of close pass, you can usually see wrecks. Not seeing anything at the moment in the near area. So I wonder if this is actually what we're aiming for at the moment. That's quite a nice looking ship in its own right. So maybe adding the jump drive might not be a bad idea as it stands. Does this thing have an antenna? God, no, it doesn't. Didn't even think about an antenna. What about a beacon? God, I mean, we left base without any of those. Why hasn't it got one? That's what I want to know. Okay. Well, whilst we're heading there, actually, one other thing I'm going to do. In the description, I'm going to add in today's date. Today being the 1901-2025. So I know that's the day that that's when we salvaged it. That is if it isn't the one that we've already salvaged.
Fuel.
Might as well get rid of the noise while we're just floating through space. And see what we can... I don't see anything that remotely looks like the Corvette. So I'm assuming that we are probably way by it by now. But as it stands, we are less than 40 kilometers. I think when we get there, the idea is going to be this, quite simply. We're going to slow to a halt, do a quick save, do a quick save, and then that way, if there are any weapon systems on board, we can bypass as much of that as possible.
No fuel.
Oh, yes, of course. Alright, just an asteroid body. This is the only downside to all this is floating through the long dark. We'll take it out there. Everything looks like wreckage.
No fuel.
Another unknown signal. Not that we really need it at the moment. That one that says Wolf Knight 1, that's the marker which I think that's the one where I saw a pirate base ping up of some kind. I mean, eventually we're going to have to get some military type vessels and go and deal with that. Right. Incredible. You see the Space Pirate Mayday ping up, and it's actually in white. It's because they're neutral with us, surprisingly. Seems like when you go after Rex, the pirates love it, but the wreck company hates it for some reason. I'm not entirely sure how that works or why, but just grateful it does. It means like we could go after a space pirate facility, getting close, grind everything down, get to the, I don't know, say the power supply or something, grind that down so that there's no power, and then we could just take everything apart and then go for a wreck, recover our standing with the pirates, and it's like, yeah, nothing happened. We don't know who nicked your stuff. Alright, there we go. Wreck ahead of us. Let's start slowing down. So I don't exactly know how long it's going to take us to slow down. Not sure what it is we've got up ahead of us. I mean, we can have a nosy, I guess, while we're... Space station? Maybe? Not too sure. Whatever it is big in the window. Oh yeah, 3 kilometers. Hey, as far as I'm aware, we've got no weapons. Yeah, none. definitely want to stay more than 1 kilometre away. At least to begin with. Okay, I've just sucked the vacuum out. Yeah, the vacuum out of the room, so that we can. Hey, should be nothing in here. Right, this is where we save the game. We do a Shift F5 to quick save.
Low health.
Okay. Oh. Oops. Alright. I could have just respawned next to the... sorry, inside the ship, next to the survival kit. And just quickly done it. Multiple times until I could actually get into range. I mean, I'm not sure exactly what got me, but that was interesting nonetheless. And this is the only downside though to having this particular mod. The loading time becomes exponentially bigger. So I'll meet you guys back in game. Back in. So let's try that again. See if we can get in close to one of those. Oh. Okay, so that didn't quite work. I'm not sure where our kit went either. There's our body location. What the hit me? Ah, there was a turret right there. Alright. That's now outside of a... Is that outside of range? Whatever this is. Sort of well designed. Ah! What was that shooting at? A military escort. Right, well that's being shot at. Oh no! Actually, yeah, we're gonna have to do this. See if we can...
Meteor storm inbound.
No. Wow, this one's proving a challenge to get close to. I mean, it's a good weapons platform. But how do we deal with it? Right, we're inside. Okay, I can see power sources. So let's get these first. Alright, let's quick save here first before we do anything else. Sort of reminds me of like a Borg cube from like Star Trek. Airlock doors, outer, inner. There used to be a medical bay here. I'm assuming that that used to be a refinery. Okay. There's still power. What is providing power? Damn it. What is providing power? This is an interesting wreck.
Your health is
Oh,
low.
you're kidding me! I think I just found one of the power sources as well when I died. Okay. So many body locations. Okay. Ah, battery. Forgot to take into account batteries. What was that? Was that small turret? Man, so many body locations now. Oh! Okay, that is now getting mildly annoying. Alright, made that very annoying now. I want this thing. Oh, come on! I am not giving up. Right, now where is that annoying little turret? There. No! Sudden change of angle. Oh, nice. What the hell happened there? Oh. Obviously, I clipped something and at the wrong time. Is this thing running out of ammo? Okay. We're going to need something that we can access. Oh, we don't have a welder. Oh, sorry, we do have a welder. Just going to need to character tools. We've only got a low-level welder. No, that's not good enough. Oh, fuck! Okay. Take 4 billion. Honestly, I mean, look at the amount of body locations on this thing. It's getting hard to see where we're going. I will succeed. One of these lifetimes. One of these incarnations. One of these bodies. Right, so there's the refinery. Where is that stupid little turret? There it is. Right, this has got enough of it intact. Wrong key. Right, that we can hack it. get an idea of what we're dealing with. Now, where is the control panel? Two more batteries. Says 2 of them access denied. It's another nuclear reactor. Good point. I didn't check to see. Actually, right, so I've got all 4 reactors. I don't know where the batteries are though. Aha! So hopefully without power, everything goes dead. Whew. Okay. Right, let's start picking up body locations first before they all disappear. And then we will then grab anything else we can after that. Ah, crud. Looks like they've all disappeared. Alright, no worries. Right. Tell you what, let's start taking some of these apart for parts.
Inventory full.
Okay, I need a lot more parts. Right, there's the moon, there's that. I'm guessing that blob right there is our ship. Right, marvellous. Let's bring her in closer. Now that we've got nothing to fear. Because all we need to do now is just get a connector sorted out, make this entire grid ours, and we can move it. Deaths later, we've now got this thing, so let's get this in place. Do it this way round to be able to connect up. So we said about 3, so should be about there. Right, well we've connected to it. Oh, I say connected, sorry. We've got roughly in position for it. Right, well let's start by depositing some of the bits and pieces we've got into the cargo pods. Sorry, the cargo pod. Because we're going to have to keep on going at things until we actually get the... there we go, small steel tubes. And that's what we need. Okay, now I did also see some loose components knocking around as well. We better grab all of that before we move off, because we don't want but as soon as we connect up, that's going to be power. Oh god. Did that drop anything off? Yeah, it did. So we'll get all the turrets. At least then that's one less thing that we're going to have to worry about later on. I mean, this is going to take a bit longer considering the fact that I snuffed it with the...
Inventory full. Inventory full.
But I think this is going to be the best way, really. If we just... Cool, this is going to take a while.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Alright, that one didn't have any remaining ammo. Okay, interesting choice for a turret. Well, whatever turret was here is gone. Alright, so this is like all like heavy armor. So whatever this thing was must have been slow moving through space. Right, that's a... Yep, those are connected. Those are connected. Don't really see anything else that could be a problem there. I am thinking about changing that panel on the cargo pod. If you guys are already thinking that as well. Oh, this thing's got most of a beacon intact, so I suppose we could potentially nick that. I say potentially, I mean we're heading back to base, so...
Inventory full.
Ah hell, you know what? Yeah, let's change that.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Energy low. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Unknown signal was detected. Okay. How did it not burn through? Okay, that is weird. Nothing in that one.
Energy critical. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Unfortunately, best I can do. I'm really hoping that these doors don't become destroyed when we get back to the main base, the refueling station, whatever you wish to call it, and we decide to dock up. Okay, so other than that one internal turret that I really don't want to touch, I think that's everything. So now let's see about hooking this B980 up. What's going on? Why is that refusing? That's more like it. Oh, yeah. So I'm just going to
Inventory full.
hack these for now, just to be able to move the entire ship. Rather than make them functional. And then having to do all that stuff with messing around with who it belongs to and all that sort of stuff. Just easier to try and haul this entire wreck. Alright, that's top side done.
Inventory full.
Christ, that was quick. Oh, that's quite a nice little shot there, you know. That was wrecked. 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 That was wrecked. So it's just this side now. Alright, let's drop some stuff off, then we can do the final push. I mean, look at that, like 705 thruster components, and I haven't ground everything down. I mean, there we go. So that's everything now. Now, youch. Guessing that was that little turret. Okay. Alright, this is going to take a while for us to turn around. Alright, something is fighting me. Check all the engines. So what the hell is fighting me when I'm moving? Because you see my engines burning every so often. Okay. There is definitely something in this wreck that doesn't want me to move it. I might have to go after that turret. Another good reason. Yeah, turret's on the ground. Still showing that there are a few active. Oh no, they're mine, sorry. All of the thrusters on this thing. Let's see. Still saying that it's got some down and left thrust somewhere within here.
Inventory full.
No overrides. It's like I am going to have to hack some of this stuff just to be able
Inventory
to
full.
get us out on the way. Right, it said down, so this way's down. Not Ryan. As far as I can tell. There are no... Although, saying that, my thrusters have gone quiet. My thrusters have gone quiet. Well, this is hard to turn, but I think having like those 4 gyroscopes on my side is also helping. I think when connected in, they actually do increase your... some of your sides moving. Slowly getting there. Oh, hold on. Wrong direction. So we want to go to the moon. I was certainly turning the right way. God, this is painful. There's the moon. Slowing down is going to be fun. It's going to be like a case of getting up to speed. It's about time to slow down again. Might have to use our hydrogen engines to assist with that one. When I say it's painful, it's more painful than more layers than one. Unlike you people on the Xbox and the PlayStation, who can just hold the stick up to be able to change direction. I'm having to sort of move the mouse. All right. Okay, so we're finally moving. We're picking up speed. I mean, slowly. Tell you what, yeah. We are going to have to do a hydrogen burn. Otherwise, we are never going to get up to speed. Well, it's not any time within a reasonable time scale for this video anyway. Okay. So far, oh, I forgot to do something. Right. Whilst we're moving off, I heard some banging and clattering inside. Just want to see what we dislodged. I don't see anything. Unless we've left it all behind. I mean, we can take apart a few bits and pieces while we're waiting. Nothing that says we can't. I mean, we are 85 kilometers away, so when after all this station ripped us apart.
Inventory full.
Huh? Oh well, so we left a little bit of metal behind. Hey. Huh.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
That's right, I think I might be done salvaging the engines by the time we get home. I mean, what are we, 63 kilometers away? I think this is going to be an interesting... I wonder what's making that noise.
Energy low.
Alright, well, about halfway there. Right. Let's see what else we can do here.
Inventory full. I'm going to get rid of these first. That's connected to that, so I should be able to get rid of. Oh. It's a perfect angle, that one. Once we get to about 20 kilometers out, I think that's when I'm going to start really putting on the well, I'm going to put on the ions for reversing. We're at 23 now. Look at that, 3,000 thruster components. Imagine some of the ships we could build with that many components, and how many times we've had to sort of scrimp and save in like some of the previous campaigns just to be able to get that many components. I mean, wow. Oh, within 20k.
rotate it quite a bit there. A lot of NPCs in the area. Wonder what's going on. Space Pirate Mayday over that way now. Right, have we got everything from the centre? No.
Inventory full.
Oh, we're getting a lot closer. So, oops. Let's hurry up and get inside. I think this is where we are going to need to get the additional engines online. Because there's us there. Holy crumbs. I think we just missed that antenna. Turning this beast is going to be fun. Because I really have overshot the mark here. Not even sure which way's front. I think we're going to have to put a light on there to say this is front of the station, that is. Because honestly, I've got no idea which way is what. think we're actually the right end, the correct end. I mean. This is going to be an 8 to turn around.
Meteor storm inbound.
Right. Come on. I think the meteor's missed us. Jesus. We really are going to need something that can hold. Start again. That can haul something of this sort of size back to base more easily. I mean, I think eventually once we got up to something like the red ship and all that, and we've got things that are big and massive and huge. I think it is going to be a case of bringing in building something that is going to be able to haul this and turn. Because at the moment, I tell you what, my hand is, which is on the mouse, is getting really, really tired. Right, I think we're at the correct end of this. Oh, it's just occurred to me. Should have shut these things off, the build and repair systems, so that we could actually siphon hydrogen and stuff like that off of it. Although saying that, while we're here, let's just make sure we get it into range. Is that all of it? Oh yeah. Okay, so I think that's going to be it for this episode. I think we're going to see what happens when we switch lock. And that's probably the worst idea I've ever had. Okay. Alright guys, I think I'm going to leave it here for this episode. If you care to join me next episode, we're going to build an arm for connecting to some of these derelicts to magnetically hold them in place. And we are also going to look at siphoning this thing and basically finding a way of being able to more effectively salvage this stuff. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch you next time on Arcangelus Gaming.